Hello? Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming!
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marine! Somebody order a warthog.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Lock and load, rock and roll!
Give them hell, Chief.
要长生。古往今来，有多少人为了这长生二字，求仙问道，炼丹服饵，妄图逆天改命，可到头来，终不过黄粱一梦。也罢，你我识君之路，分君之忧。长生的事儿还得用心去办，速去速回吧。
山里真能挖出来长生不老药吗？那管他呢，有倭人出了大价钱，咱们这买卖赔不了本儿。什么人？
看来上头的线索无误。不过此地已被贼匪占据，还需小心行事。
真难处不长眼的，想将老子看上的宝贝！
壁上所绘之物，似是神仙斗法。可这世上，当真有神仙吗？这巨型石像，是何人所建？
无泯横妖之世人，以肉身在此，修护持之要务。有些东西不是你该拿的。请雷生发，风随雷奔，急急！残去会。
Dad, what's so special about the Bermuda Triangle?
Well, no one really knows. The stories draw a lot of people, though. Looking for treasure, or answers.
What are we looking for? What happens if we find it?
Kiddo, between you and me, no one ever finds what they're looking for in the Triangle.
Everyone's gone. Hello? Who's there? They were after something. The artifact. I don't want to remember. Don't make me.
It was the artifact. It makes you crazy. It makes you do things you wouldn't do.
Whatever it is, I don't think it's gonna let us go.
Hello?
That wasn't in my head. There is something here. Thomas. No.
Mission Control. The Hope 1 shuttle has crashed on Persephone. I lost contact with Dr. Montclair.
Hang on, Thomas. I got this.
Oh, shit.
I'm not alone.
What the hell?
It's stalking me. Crap, no! Oh, no. No. Mission Control. Anybody copy? Holy shit. What are you?
Catch a fish.
They said the world above had ended. But endings are only for those who forgot how to begin again. So you learn to listen, to move quiet, think fast. Be ready to change your mind. Up there, the roads are twisted. The rules are gone. But if you were brave enough to wander and seek, who knows what you might find.
Don't cough, don't sneeze. It's time to believe, people. We are here for book. Come on, Gallo, get out the way. We've been waiting a long time for this one, yo. What? Yes! The game will never be the same. You ready to suit up? We got next. Eyewitness future, and I've seen change, drastic change, and that change is here. Ooh, ooh, we just getting started, y'all. NBA The Run. Ready for this?
Screamer is an arcade racing game fueled by brand new gameplay mechanics. One of them is the Eco. The Eco is a system that allows players to gain two different types of energy. One of them we call the Sink, and the other we call the Entropy. Sink is the main one and can be gained by doing different actions throughout the race. For example, you can gain it by staying in the slipstream of an opponent, or you can gain it passively throughout the race. There are also characters that have abilities that tweak or add new ways to interact with Sink. But the most important action that the player can do to gain Sink is performing an active shift.
Active shift is a simple but very effective mechanic, because when the RPM of the engine is reaching a critical threshold, you can tap a button and engage the upshift. Doing so has a connection with the story and the overall idea, because you are in groove with the race and with your car, so you get the most out of it, getting a slight push from the engine, but also critically a gain in the Sink. So active shifting needs a little concentration, but gets you a great reward in building up the Sink throughout the race.
The main action that you can perform when you have enough Sink is the boost. The boost is a very traditional action in any arcade racer, but in Screamer we tried to put our own twist on it. Basically, boost is performed by releasing the button at a certain time. But if you release it at the perfect time, you can get what we call a perfect boost. And the perfect boost gives you an additional force for the car, which goes faster and also lasts a little bit longer. So boost is very important throughout the entire race. But boost is not the only thing that you can do when you have enough Sink.
Shielding is the other way to use the Sink resource, because the Screamer blends the racing part and the fighting part seamlessly. So to try to win the races and prevail is key to be able to protect yourself from the other attacks. So when you see the on-screen alert, you can decide to use Sink to activate the shield, protect yourself for a brief amount of time, and be basically invulnerable. But all the actions you do, both boosting and shielding, will use Sink and at the same time build up the other key resource, that is the Entropy.
When you perform actions that use Sink, you gain Entropy. And Entropy is the energy that fuels the fighting part of the system. The first action that you can perform is called Strike. And Strike gives you a short but very powerful burst of speed. If you hit another vehicle when you use a Strike, you make it explode and perform what we call a KO, which is very powerful. It gains you energy and also a position. But another thing that you can do if you decide to keep the entropy instead of spending it for a strike is use the ultimate ability, the overdrive.
The overdrive is the ultimate weapon in Screamer, so you can decide to save the full entropy bar and use it completely to enter the overdrive state. There, you'll be much faster, you'll have the shield engaged for a brief amount of time, and whenever you touch an opponent, you'll KO them immediately. But be careful, when the shield fades out, you'll be still very fast, but you'll be vulnerable, and if you touch the walls, you'll explode. It's a very powerful tool to be used very carefully and very skillfully. We've been talking a lot about fighting and KOs, but don't be afraid. When you get KO'd, you don't restart from still, but you restart in motion thanks to the ecosystem. So you'll be able to rejoin the competition and stay into the groove and fight for the lead.
So, when you take into consideration all these gameplay mechanics, you can easily imagine that each race in Screamer can be very unique. And on top of that, you have to consider for the differences in character abilities and also the differences in vehicle handling. So I think we can fairly say that there's quite the evolution in each race.
Yes, and races evolve throughout the laps because at the very beginning you have no sink and no entropy, but then you'll be start to build the sink and use it, but how to use it? To be faster and to protect yourself with the shield. And then you'll build entropy, but choices again. Should use it for strike or save it for overdrive. So there's a lot of different strategies you can use to really be prevailing into the races. And there's a lot of evolution from the beginning to the end.
And now we are thinking about the single player part of the game, so racing against the AI. But we can assure you that the experience of the game gets turned up to 11 when you go online and race with your friend in a team.
Whatever Northcrest is planning, this is part of it. The old prophecies spoke of golden bones. That skull, I've seen it before. The primal mask. My friend Dota still resides in New Quarter. Go swiftly.
The Watch really wants to mark their territory.
Used to be ale and bad music. Now it's boots and barricades.
Nothing like a bit of vertical trespassing.
Curfew's quiet.
Careful.
Trouble's brewing.
I'm quiet.
Routine keeps you breathing.
That window. Light's still on.
I know academics can be disorganized, but...
Down and out. One more for the pile. Sleep tight. Safer in the shadows. Oh, yes! It's up here. I can sense it. The mask.
That's no ordinary relic. It holds the essence of the first keeper.
The wind carries the scent of ash and corpses, like the last breaths of a dying world. The sun still shines. But for how much longer? Hey, Wilmorians of the future. It's your boy 01 here. I used to be a coder. Now I'm a farmer, canned food enthusiast, part-time surgeon, and a full-time Zed Slayer. Let me show you a day in the life of a survivor. I started the morning off by bagging a deer, The meat's good eating, the pelts can mend my coat, and I can even make its bones into a knife. Waste not, want not. Then I cut a whopper down by the lake. Mike threw in the potatoes and peppers he grew. Who knew you could feast like this in the apocalypse? This world's taught me one thing. Those who waste end up getting wasted. We built watchtowers out of scrap, booby-trapped the road with fuel barrels, and lined the walls with spikes. Good thing, too, because last night we had a swarm come for the North Tower. After one well-placed firebomb, you could smell charred Zed for miles. Some of them tried to climb up, but got hooked on the spikes. You ever hear a Zed scream? I have. A lot. Once we ran out of ammo, it was time to break out the weird stuff. Then the rain started to fall. That really got the Zeds riled up. Fortunately, we still had a few shocking tricks up our sleeves. By the way, the Doomsday Fleet just got a whole new look. We put a comfy chair and TV in the box truck, and threw some solar panels on top. Now, nothing will keep me from watching my stories. The fire engine got a new grill guard, mostly because we needed somewhere to dry our clothes. As for the taxi, we just hooked up a speaker system. It's great for parties. On our last outing, we only managed to clear out half the big box store. It was like Black Friday with all the Zeds in there. And we were cheap TVs. We still walked away with a huge haul. Most of us, at least. Do you think the Zeds still recognize old friends? But that's a question for another day. For now, the Doomsday Fleet rides again. I got too many Zeds on me. Help me distract them.
Roger that. I'm firing up the speakers. Rockstar coming through. Make way.
Nice driving. Can I get your autograph? Looky here. We got some fireworks.
Let's put on a show!
Hold on, I'm headed your way. Whoa, did you see your head just now?
Don't just leave it there. You can use that.
There's too many of them. We need to ride out of here.
Coming through! Guys, we got a really bad customer on our set!
Grab those fireworks!
Strap in, because I'm about to rock your world!
29 days since I became a Zed. You might think Zeds don't need to eat, but let me tell ya, the hunger's like nothing you've ever felt before. I thought I was done for. A bunch of humans took my arm off. Really ruined my day. But then I found a new arm, bigger and better. I pressed it into my shoulder hole. A perfect fit. I've become an apex predator. Other Zeds are just meat. Another new arm, new legs, a new head. I'm nearly complete. The animals of the forest, more meat. Feel so powerful, completely unstoppable. But how long can I live like this? I ran into an old friend yesterday, fresh meat. I tried to say hello, but he shot a firework at my face. So rude. But the colors were so pretty. It was like a music festival just for me. You look at me and see a monster. But would a monster remember you like canned tomatoes?
For all we know, maybe they never left. Maybe they're still around.
There is absolutely zero evidence of foul play here. If you're asking my opinion, I think they just fled.
He would never have gone like that. It makes no sense.
The other students call them the Dropouts. It's a bit heartless if you ask me. It's not like they had a choice. The most disturbing case I witnessed? Lou Revere, for sure.